Indian Sainsbury is so humble to be with you today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you find this practice. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Namaste to you. Well, we're outside transitioning. It's getting to be happy spring. You might hear my chiming going off, so hopefully I'm talking loud enough so you guys can hear me with the wind blowing. It's about 75 degrees out here with a little wind blowing. It's supposed to rain later, so hopefully we won't get rained out on the porch. So I decided to do yoga today outside, get a beautiful, nice, fresh breath, get myself together. I love outside yoga. It's always fun. Let me turn off my ringer. Forgot I'm filming. Keep everything. Yep. So today I got blocks. If you need blocks, if you need a strap, don't forget to have a strap. If you don't have one, bugs. If you don't have one, don't forget to use a scarf around whatever you have around your house. It's long enough for you. I have pillows. They're in the back on my couch. If I need them. I actually have extra mats here just in case if I need to roll up and put it on my knees if my knees are too tight. So if you don't have an extra yoga mat, you can also use a blanket or a pillow to help you with your knees if you're uncomfortable sitting down in these sit down positions. So we're going to sit comfortably, quietly, get our mind right, get ourselves together in this practice. Just bringing in the atmosphere of love, being outside and getting all that goodness from being outside, from being cooped up in the house. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. I have my eyes closed. You can follow too if you like. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale, bring our hands up to the air. Exhale, bring our hands to heart center. Do that again. If you don't want to sit crisscross applesauce, you can also have your legs in front to make your hips comfortable. If you want to sit this way, don't forget you can use a blanket or a pillow to elevate your hips and tilt it forward if you're too tight. Again, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands heart to center. We're going to inhale, bring our hands up, taking our, our left hand, putting on our left knee, our right hand, putting on our left knee, taking our left hand, bring it behind us. Looking forward, engaging our core, lifting up, take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we turn our head back. Get the full range of motion in this pose. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Looking back. Inhale. Exhale, twisting forward. We're going to inhale our hands up. Exhale, bring our hands to heart center. Inhale our hands up. Exhale, bringing our hands to heart center. Taking our left hand, putting on our right knee. Taking our right hand behind us, elongating our spine, holding it here, taking a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, twist back. Holding it here, deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Bringing it forward. All right, let's engage our core. Let's roll to the left. And then switch, roll to the right. Left. Right. Let's bring our breath into it. Inhale to the left. Exhale, round it, sucking our belly in. Inhale. To the right. Exhale forward. Inhale left. Exhale back. Inhale right. Exhale forward. Let's do cat-cow here. We're going to inhale, bringing our head up. Exhale, round our back. Inhale, bringing our head up. Exhale, round our back. 2 more times. Inhale, head up. Exhale, rounding our back. Last time. Inhale, head up. Exhale, rounding our back. All right, let's get cracking. So I'm going to transition onto my hands and knees. And my head going to the left. Got my hands underneath my shoulders, my knees underneath my hips, my toes flat down, yogi choice, either flat or tucked down, whatever you prefer. I'm going to inhale my head up for cow. Exhale, round my back for cat. Inhale, bringing my head up for cow. On the exhale, push back all the way to child's pose. Taking my time. If your child is too much, grab a block or blanket or pillow. See, I got a block to help me lift, keep my hips up if they're tight. Making sure your knees are the same size as your mat. Pushing all the way down. If it's too much, you can't make it down. Grab a block. Put the block on your forehead. Holding it here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, gently bring it up. We're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders. Tuck our toes down. We're going to do our first downward dog of the day. Bring it back. Downward facing dog. Holding it here. Our first dog of the day. So if it's too much, just go back and forth and play with it. If this is up, go straight back down, taking your time. But if you can't hold your dog, making sure your feet are hip width. Gently walk your knees, bringing your head from side to side. We're just opening everything up. Open up our meridian and our body. Just getting placement everywhere. Holding it here. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, drop down to hands and knees. Reset, child's pose. Toes to touch. Knees the same size as your mat. Gently bring it down. Holding it here, take a nice deep breath in. Like I said, if it's too much, you can take a blanket or block and just, sit on it to help elevate your hips if it's uncomfortable for you. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out. So let's do a yoga flow. Let's do a vinyasa flow. I always do this flow. So it's a quick, easy flow to get your body warmed up. So it's a nice modification flow. So we're going to inhale our head up for cow. Exhale, round our back for cat. Inhale, bring our head up for cow. Exhale, tuck your toes down, push all the way back to downward facing dog. Holding it here, deep breath in. Exhale, drop down to our hands and knees. We're going to take back our right foot, bend our knees, open up the hip, and look the same direction as our knees, looking towards the right. Holding it here. Make sure you're not leaning into your left, but you're actually holding yourself up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, drop it down. Push back to child's pose. Holding it here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, back onto hands and knees. We'll do that again. Inhale our head up. Exhale, round our back. Inhale, bring our head up. Exhale, tuck our toes down, push all the way down, and downward facing dog. Holding it here. Deep breath in. On the exhale, drop down to our hands and knees. Taking our left foot, bringing it back. Bending our knee. Open up the hip, look in the same direction as our knee. Making sure we don't lean into our right, but holding ourselves up. Trying to hold in the middle of ourselves. Here, balancing. Open up our hip, look in the same direction as our knee. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, dropping it down. Sit on back on your bum. Let's take a water break. Let's see what's time. Let's take a 1 minute water break, 1.5 minutes. Oh man, I got some in my water. I think that's a piece of my flower. We'll say that. Oh, it's a piece of my plant up there. That's what it is. Some more water. Yummy. I'm gonna sit on my bum here. Uh-oh, there's bees. No, please don't come by me, bee. It's supposed to rain later today. I was going to actually water my plants today, but I was like, no. I checked the weather. It's supposed to rain, so. We got 30 more seconds left to go. It's at a minute and 30 seconds. Water is delicious. Oh. How are you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And thank you for joining Erky's World. Hopefully you're enjoying those videos. I enjoy interacting with you. Thank you so much. I humbly appreciate it. All right, so let's have a little fun. Let's transition back to hands and knees. We're going to take our right leg. Now, I can't take my leg all the way back because you see the walls there. But we're going to take our right leg, if you can, straighten it all the way up. I can't because I'm on the wall. That's fine. We're going to take it, thread it through our hands, and a low lunge. We're going to fire up our dragon today. Yes. So I have my right knee in front of me here. I have my left behind me. You can either tuck your toes down if you need to or flatten. I'm going to have them. I think I'm going to tuck them today. If you tucking your toes down and your feet get cramped, don't forget to reverse the angle of your foot and just have it flat down. It will uncramp it. That means your feet are tight or you're doing too much because you overwork your muscle, because your plantar fasciitis is a little thin muscle and it does all the work holding on this up. So sometimes we can overwork it. So if you like, you can put your blocks on the side and you framing your foot if you need it, or books or pillows, whatever you have around your house. Here in a low lunge, firing up our dragon. So we're going to start here, framing our foot with our hands. I'm going to use my blocks today. So we're going to take our right hand, keep it on the inside of our instep of our foot. Then we're going to take our left hand, bring it all the way up. So we're twisting dragon. So we're twisting towards the right side. Holding it here. So you be twisted in towards your leg. Firing up our dragon. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, dropping it down. Back to a low lunge. Now we're going to take our right leg, bring it back, bring your toes up, and do a half split here. Stretching everything underneath our calf, which is feeling fantastic for me. If you all like to challenge yourself, just replace your blocks or replace your hands. If you want it deeper, maybe stretch your hands out more. If you want less intense, bring in your hands in more. Holding it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out, making sure your toes are up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Switching back directions, back into that low lunge again. Holding it here. I have my toes tucked down. I'm going to just bring up my back leg. Just challenging myself here. Holding it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. And lowering down my back knee. Now I'm going to take my right to meet my left. And just sit on back. Reset myself. We're going to do on one side, we're going to do on the opposite side. So getting myself into my practice, taking my time. Just, modifying where I have to. Listening to where I'm at today. Chime in. Holding it in. So if this is hero's pose too much for you, like I said, if you would like to try hero's pose, you can, take a block, sit on the block to help you up in your hero's pose to get comfortable. If hero's pose is uncomfortable for your knees, just sit on your bum, cross-legged, or not cross-legged, but have your feet in front of you. Take another deep breath in. All right, let's get that on the opposite side. Ready? So we're going to go back to our hands and knees. Now we're going to take our Left foot behind us. If you can straighten it, go ahead. I can because I'm on the porch, so I'm just touching the wall here. Holding it here, having it straight out. On the exhale, threading it through our hands on a low lunge. It's one thing about, I need like just a little bit more space, like that much space, and it'd be fantastic. Or I can change myself the other direction, but I kind of want to be this way so you can see me. Low lunge. And make sure you just find where you are stable in between your legs. You know, have your legs like railroad tracks, like that, just to have your balance. You know, keeping it inside, having your hips like a railroad track. Get your balance. If you need it, if your hips, you need a little more, you can maybe extend your foot out or bring your foot in, just to find that adjustment, that modification in between your hips in this low lunge. You can have it here, your blocks, that, or no blocks, wherever you're at today. I'm blocking today. Legs are just a little bit tight. Been doing a lot of cardio. Take a nice deep breath in. And my toes tucked down. Like I said, if this is uncomfortable, flatten it down if you have too much cramping. Hold it here. I'm real close to the rail. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to take our right hand, keeping it where it at. Bring it in our instep, you know. Bring it in our instep, inside our foot. Instep like inside. What I mean is when I say bring my hand to my instep, is the instep is like inside where your a little arch is on your foot. So that's your instep. Holding it here, putting my left hand down, twisting it towards, my right hand down, twisting, my left hand up, twisting dragon. Twisting in the direction of my knee that's up. Holding it here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, dropping it down. Holding it here, deep breath in. On the exhale, bringing my hips back into a half split. And my toes up into the sky. Like I said, if it's too much, if this is too much for you, just play with it. Play with your hands. Bring it in for a less severe intensity of the underneath your thighs, or bring your hands out to be severe to get all that goodness stretch out. So listen to your body. If you need to adjustment, just adjust up, like lengthen yourself and then fold over. That's one way it can help you get deeper into poses and just resetting, like maybe just moving around, moving your hips around. You know, sometimes when we have super tightness in certain areas, it's because actually we don't have that much strength there. So like if you want to loosen your legs a little bit more from tightness, you just need, actually, because there's weakness in your body, you just need a little bit more strength in your legs, like doing exercises that help you strengthen your legs to get you loosen in certain areas with your tightness. Little known facts, if you didn't know that. I'm taking I'm taking anatomy and physiology, so I'm busting out my knowledge. You know, I love anatomy and physiology, especially for the yoga body. But like I said, if other things are going on, don't forget to consult your doctor too. So be mindful of what you need in your body. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, bringing your knee forward to a low lunge. My head is right there. Holding here, deep breath in. On the exhale out, so we're going to lift up our back leg. Just a low, just working on it. Just holding it up here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. We're just challenging ourselves. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop your lower knee. Bring back your left to meet your right. And sit on your ball. Woo, we worked. Let's take a 2-minute water break. Oh, I'm so happy to be outside. I bought new things to put outside. Have some of my garden together. So excited. I was stressed a couple years ago and I started a garden. Actually does help. Planting, seeing life actually does help. I hope you have this space. If not, just bring plants inside the house. I did. It worked. Kept me together. I definitely love planting. Just looking at my little garden, I'm so proud of myself. My parents both have really good green thumbs, and I was like, I need to learn. I definitely need to learn. So I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. Work in progress. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Getting excited for the summertime, getting things planned. People reaching out to me, saying if I can help out. You know, I'm excited getting everything together. In class, I took the feet up training class, which was a lot of fun. So when I'm done with that training, I'll be like a safety coordinator. I can teach you how to get into the feet up. And then when things open back up again, I'll go to, I think it's 1 part out of 3. I got my 1 part out of 3 to actually be certified as a teacher, to say I'm a feet up teacher. So definitely excited for that. And also, I'm in anatomy and physiology class right now, so learning too much about our bodies and muscles and how we move and stuff always interests me too when you're in yoga. All right, I'm gonna stay in my seated legged pose. Bring my feet forward, move my blocks to the side so you can see my legs. Gonna, if you like, you can move the flesh part out of underneath, or if not, you can put something that's uncomfortable. I like to keep my meat in because I like to sit on my cushion to help me. It helps me better with my spine in this pose, because this, you can overwork your spine. So we're in staff pose. Have my toes up to the sky. Having my hands on my thighs. I'm going to inhale my hands up. Exhale, fold forward any amount. Go where you are comfortable. If you need a scarf or a yoga strap, put it in behind your feet and just have it up. So this is a heart opener. So I'm not all the way down. So wherever I can go, so I can go pretty far, I'm going to bring it back some, because I want to focus on opening my heart here. Get a little love out there. So we're just going to hold it here for a couple breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold it down just a little bit. And then bring it up. Yes. Shake out our legs. Shake it out, shake it out. Checking out our legs. Checking time, making sure we together. Yep. So you know me, once is never enough, so let's do that again. So if you would like, if it's still a little bit too stressful in your lower back, we can put a little bend in our knees, or put a block underneath our knees if you need, to help you out if it's too much for you. You can do that. We're going to inhale like it's about to rain. Inhale up. Love it. Exhale, fold forward any amount. Go where you are, wherever you are. Bring it back just a smidge. Listen to your body. Let's be mindful with our practice today. Holding it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring it up. All right. So we're going to do a deep pose. We're going to do dragon pose. Not dragon. I'm sorry. We already did dragon. We're going to do a deep pose. We're going to do pigeon pose. So in our pigeon, I'm going to come forward. I'm going to be on my hands and knees. Trying to get space here so you can see me. So you stay on your hands and knees in your pigeon. We're going to take our left foot, bring it behind us, and you can bring it in between your hands. And this time with your hands, we're going to drop it down. So that's one way to get in pigeon. So you just want it, and then take your right leg, thread it all the way back. So that's one way. And if it's too, you see I'm leaning because my hips are a little bit tight, you can make some adjustments. So one adjustment I need to make is there we go. I need to straighten out my back leg. So you can take a block, put it underneath your hip, because you want your hips kind of stable. And maybe you can bring your knee in a little bit more because your hips are unstable. That's one way how to get into pigeon. The other way you can go to, I'll show you real quick, downward facing dog. Lift your left foot up and then thread it through. That's another way to get through pigeon. There we go. That worked a little bit better for me. Now, wherever you are, in tightness in your hips, my hips are a little bit tight, like I said. So I'm gonna keep my pigeon here, help myself, my hips every day. Some days you can be tighter than others. Some days you can be fine. Today I'm a little tight. My hips are a little tight, so I'm gonna listen to my body and back it out. So I have my knees through. If you are looser in your hips, you can maybe bring your foot up, go all the way down wherever you are. But today, I'm just gonna stay here. I'm sorry, I'm seeing birds and squirrels running around all crazy. Holding it here. Now if you would like some more in your pigeon, you can grab your back leg, your right leg if you like, and bring your foot to your bum. Oh yeah, that's tight. I'm not doing that today. I'm super tight. So I'm gonna hold my pigeon right here today. Sometimes we're tight because we haven't worked those parts yet. A little tight. Every day is different. Some days are better than others. Some days you can be tight. Some days you can be a little stiffer. Every day is different. Take another deep, we're gonna hold it for another 45 seconds. Watching the clock. Ding! Can hear it chiming. I can hear the bells. That's me trying to sing from Hairspray. I'm gonna drop down to my elbows. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna grab another block. And bring my head down to it. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not out the shot. You can still see me. Got another 7 seconds left in this pose. 3, 2, 1. And bring it up. Lift it up. Take your right leg and bring it forward. Woo! That was tight. All right, let's take a break, a water break before we get the other side. We'll take a minute water break. If that was intense, let's just take a little break. Bring my legs together. I'm gonna check it out. Doing a pat down. Wiggling my toes and my fingers. Woo! Take a little 1 minute water break so we can get down the other side. My hips are tight today. I don't know why. Could be that lifting I did too. I've been doing a lot of cardio. Like I do like a lot of cardio, and then I've been practicing with the feet up, so I've been doing a lot of power in my legs and jumping and flipping upside down, working on my core and stretching. All right, minute over. Let's get that on the other side. So let's get that deep stretch on the other side. So we're going to go back. I'll show you again. Let me adjust myself on my mat because everything is moving now. Everything's moving. The mat's moving. Everything's moving. All right, putting everything back to order. All right, so hopefully you can see me. All right, you can go to hands and knees. Take your right leg behind you and then thread it through your hands. This is one way to get here. And then you just want to, since you have your right foot in front, you want to gently bring your left foot back and gently bring your foot down. Okay? That's one way to get into it. Another way is to go to downward facing dog, lifting that right leg up, bending that knee, and threading it through. Now my hips are tight, so I'm going to put a block underneath my hip there. My hips are a little bit tight. Get myself back, and then plus my leg does not stretch out as much. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna grab a block. We're gonna hold it for about a minute and 30 seconds, like we did for the other one side. Counting down, or counting now. Add extra seconds to it. Drop my head down. I see this glass right here. Get this glass. Oh, I put my lights up on my porch and I broke some stuff. And I thought I swept everything up, but apparently I messed a couple pieces. But I looked. I stepped on that. Hopefully you can see me. I got my head on my block, or my chin on my block actually. Hips are a little bit tight. Tight, tight, tight. My hips are tight because I haven't been doing too many hip openers. That's my problem. Even after I got done doing all the power stuff, I need to do more hip openers. That's the bad part of me. Yogi bad. And I know better too. All right, we got 30 more seconds or less than. Woo! Don't forget to like, share. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Share. Don't forget to share. Time's up. All right, we're going to take our left foot and sit back and bring it to the front. If that's uncomfortable for you, if you're having a hard time doing that, just bring it up on your knee, and just bring your knee back and gently transition sitting on your bum. So there's all different types of ways to get out of poses. All right. Whew, feeling that. I needed that. All right, so bring our feet forward. Sitting upright, engaging our core. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Like it's about to pour down. I hope so. I love the rain. I do. I'm an April baby. That's why I love the rain so much. So we're going to lay on back onto our back. Gently bring myself down. Having my feet hip width apart. Windshield wiper my knees from side to side. Move my blocks out the way. Holding my knees down to my right side, holding it here. Taking my top leg, and bringing it straight. Taking my hands to a letter T. Holding it here. Having my head switch the opposite direction on my legs. If you can, maybe you got the range of motion, you can grab your foot. If not, just grab your leg, grab the back of your thigh, wherever you're at. Ooh. Tight, there we go. Twisting. And that letter T, taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Taking our top leg, bending our knee, bringing it up. Gently windshield wiping our knees from side to side. Get that on the opposite side. Dropping our knees. I'm shifting my hips over to my right side of my mat. Dropping my knees down. Getting a little space here. Bringing my hands to letter T, taking my top leg and stretching it out. A little bit more space. There we go. Stretching it out there. There we go. Bringing my hands to letter T, taking my head to the opposite side of my legs. Looking away from my leg, holding it here. If I can, if I want to, grab my foot. If you can't grab it, grab your thigh, grab it behind your knee, wherever you are today. Holding it here. This bench is helping me stretch more. Woo, there we go. Not this bench, I'm sorry, this couch is helping me stretch more. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Ooh, it's all getting stretched. It feels good. You can do the strap here if you like. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bending your knees and gently pat yourself back. All right, I'm gonna roll myself up. Planting my feet, we're gonna do some boats. So, beginning boat, so you can sit here, make sure your feet are hip width. Beginning boat, if it's too much for you, you can bring your arms back to your back and back this way. Not hold it up here. So we're going to engage our core. So we're going to find where we are in our sit bones. Know if we have to go back or go forward, but finding your balance. So that's the goal. So if you want to grab underneath your knees, that's beginners. You want to do 1 foot at a time. There you go. Just taking our time here. Intermediate, holding our knees up. Maybe you want to challenge yourself, bring your hands forward or bring your hands beside. And the full pose is right here. Holding it in. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Dropping it down. Now, if that's too much for you, like I said, you can modify that. You bring your elbows down, bring your legs up. So that's the modification. Holding it here. Doing one leg at a time. So wherever you are at, once is not enough, we're going to do that again. So to counteract that balance, we're going to hold our legs straight and just going to fold forward. There, just to counteract that. You feel it in your belly, your muscles. So we're just going to counteract it, just rounding our back. Once is never enough for me. So I'm just going to move from side to side, counteracting my abs here. Planting my foot back onto the mat. Elongating my spine. Looking, a good way to figure out where your balance is. Grabbing the front of your knee and just bring it back. There you go. That's engaging your core right there. You're just holding on. This is a modification style. You're just holding on to find where you can find stability. Just finding it out. All right, wherever you want your boat at today. Like I said, this is high level. This is intermediate. This is beginners if you just want to gently tap. So wherever you are at today. Holding it here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. I'll usually do 5, but today it ain't happening, Captain. I'm going to roll out my belly, counteract. We're going to bring our head down, round our back here, counteracting our back from our belly from doing that. And inhale, bringing our head up. Woo! Engage. Exhale, round our back like we're doing cat pose. All right. So put your hands behind you, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Here, taking your time. Holding one side, I'm holding to the left. Woo! Stretching it all out. Bringing it up, exhale, twist to the opposite side, holding it here. Woo! Bringing it up. Sitting it on up. Holding it here, engaging my core. I'm going to twist from side to side before we take it on down. Let's take another water break. About a minute. Then we're going to go down to Savasana, corpse pose. Oh, what happened to my squirrels? My squirrels were like running and playing. Oh, they left. Oh well. Woo! It smells like it's going to rain something fierce. I'm so excited. It smells so good. I love the smell when you know it's about to rain. Like that sensation. Like, ooh, it's going to rain something good. I love that smell. Ooh. Birds. Don't know fact about me. I'm frightened of birds. I saw the movie The Birds when I was a kid, petrified for life. And it doesn't help when I was in elementary school. We went to the aviary when all the birds pooped on me. That's true. Alright, so we're going to lay on our backs. Get any comfortable pose. I'm going to bring my feet together for a butterfly. Now you can have your feet all the way out for Savasana, whatever you like. And we're going to hold it here for 5 minutes. Let me go back, do my countdown again. I missed my time. My time for that. Oh well. All right, so we're going to bring it to our backs. I have my feet Uttanasana, butterfly pose. Open up my hips because my hips are tight. Or you can have your foot all the way straight for Savasana if you have your room. I do that right now. I'm going to take a block, put it underneath my head because I think I want to be secure today. I think I want to do it with my Savasana. Bringing your hands open. Hands look going up 45 degrees. Just taking in. We're just going to take a recovery breath here before we go into full Savasana. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale, sigh out. Begin to close your eyes. Let's do it. Ooh. Savasana. Let me turn my counter back on. Take in Savasana for 5 minutes. Good. Plant your right foot into the mat. Plant your left foot into the mat. Gently roll your knees over to your right side. Bringing your right hand to the side of you gently. Roll yourself up. Cross-legged position. Have your feet forward. Like my feet forward. Yeah. There we go. Hold me here. Bringing myself into my space. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we say Namaste. Namaste is an East Indian Sanskrit, which literally means the God in me bows down to the God in you. Thank you again for showing up for practice. I appreciate your time and I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. I am humbled by your presence when you show up and watch one of my videos. I'm so very humbled. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out. Ha! 2 more times. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out. Ha! 1 more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out. Ha! And we say Namaste. See you next video. Bye!